Welcome to the 2020 Brampton Santa Claus Parade presentation. I'm Scott Ching, and with me is Marianne Eddy, and we are your hosts for today.
We truly wish we were down on Main Street live, awaiting the arrival of Santa, but unfortunately we must all stay home, stay safe, especially this year, social distancing.
The arrival of Santa is a magical moment for children of all ages in Brampton, and a team effort of hundreds of volunteers each year. Due to this terrible pandemic, we want to keep everyone safe. So sit back, enjoy our stroll down memory lane with highlights of the past parades and a special surprise as Santa is on his way.
Our roving reporters Crystal, Snowflake, and Jingle are at Santa's workshop, all getting ready to get Santa's sleigh down the road for the big trip. They promise to show us Santa's journey into Brampton and keep us all in the spirit of Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! It's beautiful! Oh, you guys did a great job! Crystal, Jingle, and Snowflake, it looks magnificent! It's time to go! Ho, ho, ho! On Donner, Prancer, Comet, Blitzen, Rudolph, away we go!
The parade as we know it began in 1986, the work of Ken Hay and Joe Spina, members of the Brampton Board of Trade, and city staffer Bob Cranch. Their vision and determination to enlist the Board of Trade, the Brampton business community, and city staff revived the parade. In 8 years, at 2 p.m. every Sunday afternoon, Main Street became Santa Lane. Let's have a look back at the last daytime parade in 1994.
Oktoberfest, these guys have been everywhere. The Niagara Grape and Wine Festival and Canada Day celebrations in Chatham and Windsor. So let's have a listen to the Top Hat Marching Orchestra.
Looks like they have some elf costumes there and they're carrying the sign. And there's Miss Brampton there on the back, sitting on the couch, waving to all the people in Brampton. And there's the Float Labor Liberation Choir, 1995 right there. Looks like there's some carolers. They're dressed as carolers. I'm sure they'll be out come Christmas time caroling at people's front doors. And I imagine the senior citizens, I know that in the senior citizens' homes that the older people do enjoy for people to come in and do things like this for them, because it's not too often they get out to see stuff like this. So I know that...
It is because they didn't tell us in advance on this one, so we're going to get to see it as you do.
Looks like there's a couple of dwarfs.
Yeah.
Maybe Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's it.
And I think I saw Bashful up there.
Cross-cultural exchange of 20 member ethnic groups and a sharing of friendships from around the world through their activities throughout the year. And they have a 3-day festival, which is in July of each year. And the Brampton Multicultural Festival is recognized as one of the most successful festivals in its kind in Ontario, and an estimated 6, as you mentioned, the Peel Shrine go-kart patrol coming up behind them, and they look like they're riding around. There's a few of them riding around on their go-karts to impress Brampton and show off their go-karts.
And entertain the kids. And the Shriners do, as we know, some very, very good work at the Shriners Hospitals for Kids in the States as well as Canada, and they're a terrific outfit and deserve all the support that everybody can give them. They do some wonderful work.
So many businesses have changed along Santa's route, but one thing that has never changed, Scott, are all the smiles on the children's faces.
Yes, Marianne, it was great to hear the voices of Tara Clow and Bob May, commentators from many, many years ago. Marianne, everyone thought you were crazy back in 1995. You had this weird, wacky idea to do a parade in the dark. I know you've been down to Woodstock to see their nighttime parade. There were naysayers. There were logistical problems. Everyone thought we were nuts. Brampton Hydro thought we were turning all the lights off downtown. But as the excitement amplified over the new theme that we developed and remains today, 'twas the lights before Christmas.
The Brampton Board of Trade and small business leaders really, Scott, went out of their way to create a parade that no one would ever forget. And we quickly became the largest nighttime parade in Canada and the largest single-day event in Peel. Here's a look at some of the astonishing small business entries over the years.
You know, Marianne, we've always been amazed by the effort our local small businesses put into the parade.
The Rotary Club of Brampton has been a principal sponsor of the parade since 1986. And without their support, the volunteers could not create this wonderful event that winds its way south on Main Street each November. Their dedication, creativity, brought so many award-winning floats over the years. Let's take a look, Scott.
You know, Marianne, all these floats are made of cardboard, the Rotary Club of Brampton, for so many years. It's truly a spectacle. And there's Joe Balerian, Marianne. He's the mastermind behind a lot of their great creative ideas.
The Rotary Club of Brampton is an organization of business and professional leaders that's been providing community service in Brampton since 1940. Most recently, Brampton Rotary has pledged $500,000 to help build and equip Peel Memorial Center for integrated health and for wellness.
Rotary are just a wonderful group of people, you know. This parade is run 100% by volunteers. And since the first parade, the City of Brampton has been an instrumental collaborator. And without the city's support and all of their dedicated staff, Santa's visit just would not be possible.
You know, Scott, the city has also created some exciting entries, and here's a few more for us to watch.
They're fabulous, Marianne.
As we say before, lights, lights, and more lights.
Hey, that's the Canadian Tenors, Marianne.
They look like they're having fun.
Marianne, I'm just getting a message from Snowflake. Santa's on his way. He's up at Brampton Civic Hospital. Man, he sure moves fast.
You know, Scott, because of COVID, this is the very first year that Santa and the characters couldn't visit all the children in the hospital who are unable to be along the parade route.
Thanks to the doctors, nurses, and healthcare heroes for months of dedicated service. To all the kids, young and old, in the hospital, our hearts are with you. Sorry we can't visit this year because of COVID. We want you to get better. So best wishes for a speedy recovery. Remember, Santa loves you. 34 more sleeps. Ho, ho, ho!
You know, we really can't thank the healthcare workers at the hospital enough. They have kept us safe, and they have worked tirelessly for all of us.
Community and youth participants have joined the parade with vitality and enthusiasm. We were never sure who's having more fun, the participants, Scott, or the viewers.
There's some fabulous ones here too, Marianne.
They have so much fun, as you and I both know, they come back year after year.
Too bad there wasn't a fall fair this year.
Lots of things have had to change.
They've got a real fire. There's smoke coming out of that chimney.
And kids sitting on the side having lots of fun. Oh, he's having fun dancing down the parade route.
The Grinch is always having fun, Marianne. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Well, and it looks like they had a lovely weather night for that parade. We've had rain and snow, as you know. We've gone through a lot in different years. Studio School of Dance, they've been in so many parades, Scott, and they're always, always so much fun to watch.
Marianne, I can't believe it. Those are some fabulous floats. You know, it's incredible the effort that the community groups have put into the parade. And you know, I just heard from Crystal. Do you know what Santa's doing? He's gone shopping at Brampton City Center. He must have had some last minute shopping to do.
Thank you to all the essential retail workers in Brampton. It's been trying times and lots of changing schedules. You've helped us keep us all safe. We appreciate it. 33 more shopping days till Christmas. Ho, ho, ho!
Santa's so disappointed he will not be able to have visits at Bramalea City Centre this year, but you can still write to Santa, care of the North Pole, Canada, ho, ho, ho.
And you know, it's amazing because the kids write every year and Santa replies to every single letter every year. You know, every year the Canadian Progress Club, they get behind the parade and they collect food for the Salvation Army food drive and cash to buy baby food and diapers for those in need.
Thanks to them for being part of the parade every year. Please consider donating to your local food bank this year, as the need is greater than ever. Thank you to the Progress Club for all your efforts each year.
Oh, Marianne, I'm just hearing from Jingle. Santa's been out visiting all the grandmas and grandpas at the retirement and long-term care residences in Brampton. We just missed him out at Rivera Greenway. You know, they've always been a big supporter of the parade. But it appears, I think we've caught up with him going by the Bramalea retirement residence.
Our seniors are all kids at heart, and COVID has been particularly difficult. Thank you to all the nurses, PSWs, and staff in all the long-term care and retirement residents for keeping our family members safe. More sleeps. Ho, ho, ho!
The support of service clubs in Brampton is invaluable. Their volunteer efforts have helped so many, and their contributions to the parade are no exception. From the Bramalea JCs, who were the early parade marshals, to the many who have created truly stunning floats. We thank them all. Let's have a look, Scott.
Uh-oh, look out for this car.
Always a hit at the parades.
You know, Marianne, the Kiwanis Club of Brampton, they've raised over $285,000 for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Peel and the National Service Dogs with their Celebrity Crown program. Not bad for a bunch of volunteers clowning around.
The Christian spirit of Christmas has been reflected by the entries of Kennedy Road Tabernacle, St. Anne's Roman Catholic Church, St. Andrew's United Church, and St. Rita Catholic Elementary School. Our costume characters are always a hit with the children, young and old, all along the parade route. We'd like to thank the students and the teachers from Cardinal Leger Secondary School who volunteer every year to bring the exciting characters to life. Let's see a few of them.
I know that bear. The force is strong with that one. And Brampton Batman. Our volunteer costume engineers have created over 200 costumes and are always hard at work with new ideas and designs.
Santa has a tear in his eye. He's so thankful for the hard work of our emergency service workers.
Here they are to salute him, and he's saluting them right back.
Hello, Chief Nish, Chief Boys, Chief Dundas, and our courageous frontline emergency service workers. Peel Regional Police, Brampton Fire and Emergency Services, and Peel Paramedic Services. Thank you for all your heroic services, and thank you to all your teams. You truly keep us all safe. Hey, Sparky, good to see you. Glad you stayed off the naughty list.
We should all be staying safe at this time and following public health guidelines. Look, even Sparky was wearing a mask, Scott. No wonder he's on Santa's nice list.
It might be the first time. We are also proud of the dedication of our frontline heroes, and we really, 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 and I mean really, thank them. They put themselves out there for us all the time.
In 1999, we got a surprise, Scott, from Shoppers Drug Mart when their teddy bear balloon made an appearance on the parade route. 10 years later, we were able to start our own fleet of helium inflatables, and now we have more balloons than any other parade in Canada.
And at over 40 feet tall, some of them are truly spectacular. I'd hate to see the tree yet to put those decorations on, Marianne.
I love the inflatables.
I think he's getting ready for takeoff. Wow, that's tall, Marianne. Look at them compared to the size of the buildings.
That shot looks magical.
We'd like to thank our ongoing sponsors of these giant inflatables: Mattamy Homes, Tim Hortons, Delta Gaming Center, Electric Utilities, and our friends at the Downtown Brampton BIA.
You know, Scott, Brampton's large corporations have showed up in grand style with exciting entries and are always fan favorites. From giant trains, even down to the Flintstones. They put our imaginations to work.
That flame is really hot when you're on the side of the parade route.
I can feel it.
The continued support of these major corporations shows their commitment and dedication to the smiles of all the children that watch the parade.
It looks like Santa's getting thirsty. He seems to have found the Tim Hortons drive-thru. I hope he remembers to get Timbits for the reindeer.
Thank you to Tim Hortons and all the other restaurants in Brampton who have struggled through COVID, but done their best to service us with smiles on their face every day. 34 more sleeps. Ho, ho, ho!
I hope he got some birthday cake Timbits for you, Marianne.
And what's a parade without a band? And boy, have we had some great ones over the years. Some marching down the route, some riding on floats. Let's have a look and listen. Too bad the Own Sound Twirlettes were not seen. They were always a fan favorite and a favorite of mine.
I love the fact that so many of them have lights on all the different players in the bands. I mean, it's just amazing. You know, Jingle just called. Santa's stopping to buy carrots for the reindeer. I guess they've had a long trip.
They sure have.
To all the grocery store workers in Brampton, Santa thanks you for your dedicated work in providing critical basics to keep our families nourished and to keep Santa's belly full. To all of you at home, please help our grocers support the food drives for those in need during this terrible time. Remember to stock up on extra carrots and cookies for my visit at Christmas.
All of the grocery retailers have done such an amazing job trying to keep their shelves all stocked. They've worked extra hard keeping the supply chains open and moving so that we can all stay safe and stay safe without the worry of food for our families.
You know, Santa's almost at City Hall, and this is a perfect time to wrap up our trip down memory lane with some of the Chairman Award entries. Or as you and I like to say, Marianne, the best of the best.
The best of the best.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You know, Marianne, that's 3 or 4 from Roundtree Montessori You know, they look at all that effort they put into it. No wonder they won the Chairman's Award that year.
I hope they're going to tune in and watch for this edition of the parade. Some truly astonishing floats that were appreciated by all. What a great, great parade.
Well, I see Santas coming down Main Street, a much different sight than the thousands of children that line the streets any other year.
Thank you to all the members of the Downtown Brampton BIA who have welcomed me every year. To all the residents of Brampton, shop local, support the small businesses in Brampton. You will all get through the pandemic together. 34 more sleeps. Ho, ho, ho!
And the magical moment we've all been waiting for. Santa's arrival at City Hall and his official welcome to Brampton by Mayor Patrick Brown, our city councilors, and Diddy Vogel, the president of the Rotary Club of Brampton.
Mayor Brown, councilors, region councilors, Rotary President Didi, thank you very much for coming out tonight. This is an important event. This is the year of COVID. COVID has caused jobs, school disruptions, a lot of problems in the city. You guys have all worked together to make things better. You've done a marvelous job. Our first responders out there have helped us. Everybody's worked together. The police, the fire, the ambulances, they've all worked together. Our hospital staff, everybody in all the hospitals. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for your support. And let's make this the best end of the year possible. Remember, most of all, children, wash your hands, social distance, wear masks. Do not be upset. Santa will be there December 24th. He will visit all the children Christmas Eve. Behave. God bless. Merry Christmas.
Well, Santa, that's a big relief to hear that there's going to be a Christmas and you're going to be visiting every house. I just want to say next year we're going to have a phenomenal parade. This year we don't have a parade, but next year it's going to be even bigger. And I want you to know this year you've got a really long good list, because everyone in the city has been stepping up, helping the less fortunate, donating time and resources. So I hope there's lots of presents, because there's lots of good residents in the city of Brampton this year. And I want to say thank you, Santa, for wearing a mask, because we do have a mask bylaw here in the city of Brampton, and even Santa complies.
Yay! Thank you very much, everyone. Have a very, very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Well, Mary Ann, it truly was a special night. reminiscing with you about the past, and witnessing Santa's magical journey into Brampton.
Yes, Scott, it's a lot of fun. Every year, enjoy working with you and the team. And remember, kids, get your letters mailed to Santa, care of the North Pole, Canada. Ho, ho, ho.
We'd like to thank the City of Brampton and the Rotary Club of Brampton for their collaboration and their support.
Special thanks goes out to Crystal, Jingle, and Snowflake, and all the volunteers who worked so tirelessly on the parade over the years.
And a special thanks also to the team at Media Pro Canada. Without their help, we could not have brought this production to you. Stay home, stay safe. We'll see you all next year, Saturday, November 20th at 5 p.m. in downtown Brampton. Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Brampton.